Hi all. I'm sharing my screen. My screen is visible. Start. Now today we go for interface. It is very important. Uh, so interface is what? An interface is a Java. It's a blueprint of class. Basically, the interface is called what? It is one of the blueprint of the class. As we declared the class, the same way we can define interface. Now, interface basically it's an user-defined data type to define what? Interface. Basically, interface contains the final and static variables. Interface contains abstract methods. An interface method is an method that contains the a definition but not a body, as we declared in the abstract. The last part we had a discussion on the abstract, right? Same thing. So methods of the interface is public by default. If you are define the public or not, by default it is an public interface supposed to functionality of multiple inheritance. So as I told you, by using interface, we can achieve what? Multiple inheritance in Java. So, so interface basically it's an 100% abstract class because as here look at abstract method is there and it is also contains the final pure 100% because everything is in a abstract. Okay, a class as I know, as we know the class extends the another class. Interface we are doing with things to class steps. Interface to class, you should be right at implements. In interface to interface, you can go for extend. If the same type, then we go for extends. If it is a different, like interface class to extend, class to class extends. Already we know about it. Now we can create an object for reference for the interface, but we cannot create an object for interface. Okay, let me take one example. Open the edit plus. One. It's just can we define interface? Interface. Okay. So we can write a empty interface. Let's try it and save. Write an empty interface. Yes, let me open the command prompt. Where we stored in C drive. Here the screen CD testing. Now, how do you compare Java C program name for Java? Now it is right. We can write a empty interface. Let me write the points here. First point. We can create an empty interface. Okay. So this empty interface is called marker interface. Empty interface is called marker interface. Basically, these marker interface are used some special operations. So marker interface is used for some special operation. Okay. So example for marker interface is runnable interface. Yeah. Fourth point, interface is an 100% abstract class. Okay. Interface is an 100% pure abstract. Okay. Like here we can write abstract. So is it possible? We try. Go to command line to compile the program. Yes, we can use an abstract. Next, can we define a constructor for an interface? This is a constructor, super property. So let me try. We cannot create an constructor for interface, but we can write a constructor for abstract. Okay, so here we can make a point. Interface does not have constructor. Okay. Next, interface must always have the final variable. If I say int I, let's go for int I. Now I can save it. This is not a for final. So just I'm going to compile what it is saying the error. So it should be except some value. So that's what we have to say. Then it says by default it will be present. So let me save it in my line. Right. Java C. Okay, it is possible. But in the compiler view, how it is? Public static final int equal to like this. Okay. If I say this, I'm not defining any variable. Sorry, uh, final. So in this case, this will work. Let me try. Go to here. Yes, it is possible because in compiler view, how it is? Public static final int equal to sense. So if you do like this, it will understand in the compiler view how it is. Public static final variable. If you missing any final also, it is wrong. Because by default it is object public static final variable. Make find interface variable by default. What? Public static final variables. Final variables. Keep in mind. Interface contains the abstract methods, right? Let me take public. I'm not defining any abstract. Just I'm declaring one method. And one is an abstract method. Let me say save it. Compile. Yes, it is working. By default, how it is? Public and void yaml. By default, let me interface plus contains the normal method. Let me create a normal method. Void em2 and I'm defining some body. So just I'm defining one body. This is what normal method. Let me save it. Command line compile. It will not work because only it contains abstract. It is what type of method? Normal method. So we cannot write. Okay, make a point interface space star contains the contains what normal or concrete methods. Space does not contain normal or concrete methods. So these points you should be aware of it. Next, how do you use these interfaces? Always it will be implements. Let me create one more interface. So let's say here interface interface P1. Okay. So this interface always has what? Final variable int I equal to 10. Now where we have to be override these and one abstract methods. Let me create one abstract methods. Public void M1. By default it is an abstract. Now I'm trying to be what we have to do should be implements in its subclasses. Let's say class sub or you can say class. What do we have to do? Implements implements what? P1. So here I need to override which method? M1 method. So just we have to do what? Return. Then what is the method? M1. Public void M1. And here I'm writing one statement. System dot out dot println. Yes. So here what we are doing, just I'm telling it is let's say in return. Let me take a main plus. This is our main is phase one. Here I can write. Okay. No. I should be create which class object. I can create an object of subclass service. This is my subclass. I need to create an object is equal to new of subclass. To this object, you can call what member of these things. Let me access the properties. System dot out dot println. Here I'm using what? Here I'm saying say interface plans. Just I can say sc dot what is that? The same thing I can call sc dot m1 message. Let me save it. And go to command line. Screen. Java C. This one dot now Java. This we can call the member of interface. Now, can we create an object for interface? No, right? Cannot create an object for interface. Let me show you. Save it. Command line. Compile. What it is saying? It is P1 is an abstract, cannot be instantiated. You cannot create an object for interface. I cannot create an object for interface. What my point? So can we give the reference? Yes, we can give the reference variable. Let me show you. Here, E1 is an interface, P equal to new of subclass. We can create like this. This is possible, guys. This one is possible, giving a reference. We are not creating an object for subclass, but we can give a reference. To this reference, now, okay, so see, you can say P in place of SC. Okay, now you can save it. Command line, clear the screen, Java C. Yes. Well, no, this is possible. So this is the way you should be doing. Always we can override the interface members in its subclass. And basically, as I told you, interface will provide a set of services. Set of services. Let me go to here, show you how do you use those things in the Selenium. Say, just I'm taking here one example. So Selenium interfaces. And say here when I say uh, here this picture, just I'm explaining. It's not the Python. Just I'm explaining here. Okay. See, driver is an interface. Okay. Driver is an interface. What it is Selenium is saying? What is Selenium web driver interface? So as I'm telling, web driver is an interface. Okay. So using this web driver, we have a different mix of drivers. Like we are testing in the Chrome, we are testing in the Firefox, we are testing in the Internet Explorer, iPhone drivers, Safari, so many. These are all the classes. These are all the classes in the Selenium. But how do we use those things? Okay, let's say some of the methods. Okay, these methods are there. Get window and the loop, close loop, quit loop, get the loop. These are all what? These are all the methods which is present in your driver classes. Okay, let me show with this example how do we implement the Java. Okay, please carefully look at web driver. What it is saying? It is an interface. Chrome, IE, Firefox. What these are all? These are all the classes. These classes implements what? Methods. What type of methods? Like say, close, quit, get window, driver, handles. So these are all what? Classes. Implemented what? Implemented with the driver class, the driver class. Okay, just you can understand. Later we go for everything. So these are all the methods. Okay, these how do we implement? Okay, let's say these are all the methods which is present in your uh, driver class. Okay, some of the driver classes. But how do I use it? Okay, the major implemented classes of interface, clone driver, edge, interface, corresponding browsers. We simply create an object and work with them. Let's say we take only these things. Okay, close. So but these are all the different methods. Okay, how do we? Let's say here I will take first I will take one Java. Okay, this is my main class. You know, I'm not doing anything. First, I should be create what? Interface. Interface name is what? Web driver. It is my interface. What are the abstract method in this web driver? See here. What are the abstract methods? What are the abstract methods? I have a methods like close, quit, get title. These are all the abstract methods. So, yeah, I'm taking public open. This is one abstract method. Another method, click close. Every browser has open and close, right? So next to one more method of click get get URL. These these things are return type white and close is also return type is white. First, I can take these two methods to be an implementing with different classes. Which are the classes we have? First, Chrome driver is a class. Next, one more class is your class uh, Firefox driver. So these are all what classes. So how do we write it? You can say implements. Okay, implements what? Web driver. Okay, implements web driver. Web driver is what? Web driver is a interface. Now, what we have to do? We should be override these methods, right? So here I can say public void okay, open is a method. In this method, just I'm defining some log. What we are doing, just I'm saying here system dot out dot println. Here I'm using, here I'm saying which browser it is opening, Chrome browsers. Just say Chrome browser is opening. One more method I need to be override. Which method? Close. Say public void close. Okay, this method I need to be overridden. These are all from which interface? Web driver interface. Here we can say override, overridden. Here I can say browser is closing, closed. Is closed. Browser is closed. No, I saved it. Sorry, still I need to be right. Override the which methods? Same methods into the Firefox driver. Now copy, paste it. In this case, which driver? Firefox. Here I need to be what? Here I need to be implements web driver. So now here I'm saying web driver. Now in this case, Firefox, which browser? Firefox. Here also I can say Firefox. Now let's save this program. Yes, all are implemented. Please override the abstract methods in the web driver. Now I can test it. Test the browser. Here I'm saying, okay, class. What is my class name? Test driver methods. Driver. Just I can say test one. Now, which class object I can create? I can create Chrome driver object as well as Firefox. But I can use the reference variable for web driver. So can I say here web driver equal to new which object I'm doing? Chrome drive. So just I'm saying here Chrome drive. Now I can call the methods of which method within that Chrome driver. Just I need to be working on a Chrome, so I need to open the Chrome. Then I should say open. So just I can say now I need to be closed. Just I can say driver dot. Now you can test this class, save it now, right? So which driver we are using? Chrome driver. In the sense, just assume that we are opening the Chrome browser and closing the Chrome browser. Now we can save it. Now go to command line, clear the screen. Yes. Now compile Java C test.out. It is compiled. Now Java. So Chrome browser is opening, Chrome browser is closed. Now here right, same thing. Just what I have to do here, I have to do. So web driver one equal to new of Firefox driver. Just I can say call the methods driver one dot open. Which browser we are opening? Now same thing, driver one dot close. So now I can save it. Both the things we are opening as just Java C, compile and run this. Chrome browser is opening, Chrome browser is closed. Firefox browser is opening, Firefox browser is closed. In this way, you should be implementing in the Selenium. Just I'm explaining how it will be work in the real time. Okay, just we are using these things. This is the implementation, just how we are implementing. Okay, so this is the simple way of using an what interfaces. How many things we are getting, but this is the way you should be implementing into the Selenium. This is the first step, guys. Whenever you are open, you should be writing like this only. Here, we are saying it is a dynamic polymorphism because we are creating an object for class and given to whom? We are giving to the interfaces. This is called dynamic polymorphism. Dynamic polymorphism. Got the point? This is called dynamic polymorphism. So in the interview, they are asking, what is the Chrome driver? What is the web driver? This is very important. So that's what, if they ask you, how do you write? What it will do? Just you can say like this. There is a web driver methods and also some Chrome driver methods. Just those things I need to be worked. That's what we are doing like this. Okay. This is the way you should be understand the interfaces. Okay. So here, as I told you, class to class extends. If it is an interface to class implement, then it is an interface to interface, then you can extend. Let me take this example. Here I have two interfaces. Let's say I have two interfaces. Interface T2. One more interface I have. Interface T2. Okay. Now here I can declare one abstract method. Click void YAML. This is an abstract method. Now in the interface, public void YAML, and here is a child interface of T2. T3 is an child interface of T2. Now I can say take one class derived